So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be spraying some mesquite trees. I get a lot of questions asking, what do I use, how do you use it, and how do you spray the plants that you're trying to spray? Do you spray at the base? Do you spray the leaves? So in this video I'm going to go ahead and just walk about a mile of walking and spraying mesquite trees. So it's going to be quite a bit of walking. You guys are not going to have to sit around for all of that. I will edit it to where it's short and sweet for you guys. But yeah, so I have the sprayer. I already have it mixed up, but I already put together a quick little video of me filling it up with water or diesel. Today I'm using water. So yeah, just stick around, watch it, and hopefully it answers some questions. Like I said, a lot of people ask, do you spray the roots? Do you spray the leaves? How much do you mix in there? Things like that. So I know I've put some videos together in the past on this, but I still get those questions. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one. And yeah, just kind of check it out, because here in South Texas, the hardest part of the hardest, I guess, growth that we have to kill is probably mesquite trees. So I'm going to show you guys how I do it here on my property. All right, guys, so we are going to be killing mesquite trees today, but I'm running out of this stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in first. And since we are going to be killing things that require a little bit more strength, we're going to be adding 2 of these cups per gallon. So I will do that right now. So that way I know exactly how many gallons of water to put in here. So that would be 1 gallon. Two. So that'd be about 3 gallons of water. So we're gonna go ahead and call it good there. 3 gallons should cover what I'm going to do. These aren't mesquite trees, this is just small growth, but this, I'm just gonna spray it over like this. Because it is really light stuff, it'll die pretty easy. Just basically looking at this thing, they'll die. As you can tell, like, that's some old stuff that's already been killed. But I'll bring you guys along to another patch. Hopefully you'll find some mesquite trees. This is actually not a mesquite tree, but it's very similar. It's in the same similar family as a mesquite tree. It does have thorns, and this stuff is really hard to kill. I do not know the name off the top of my head. If anyone knows the name of this one, definitely drop it down in the comments. But yeah, so this one, I'm just gonna spray all the leaves, and then I'm also gonna put some down by the roots. Within a week or so, this thing should be dead. And I will bring you guys along, and I'll give you guys an update on all the mesquite trees that I've been killing. So definitely stay tuned for that. So as we are walking to find more mesquites, I am spraying all this stuff that I'm finding here in the middle. It's just a lot of grasses that just grow. This little trail is not that thick. It's probably about maybe an inch thick of gravel. So instead of just walking here and not being productive, I'm going ahead and spraying it while we walk. And here as well. So here we are, guys. Here's our first one. A lot of y'all have asked, how do you kill this thing? So what happened was, here when we cut the trail, there's probably a lot of little mesquites that we didn't see, because when the grass was really tall, it's taller than this. Yeah, way taller than this. It was probably about chest high to me. So a lot of this stuff didn't get seen, so a lot of it got cut. So what I'm going to do is just spray around the base of the roots, go ahead and spray the leaves, and you are basically depriving them of any good nutrients, because you got the leaves covered, got the roots covered, and yeah, it's pretty much for sure going to die. Again, I have a bunch of this, and I'll show you guys further along on the trail, but that's how I do it. I've had good success with it. So this is another tree that we had kind of in the at the beginning of the video. This is a mesquite right here, this one. And this one, I'm not sure, I forgot the name of this thing. I have to look it up, but Yeah, that's what this is, mesquite, and the plant I don't know the name to. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing, spray all the leaves, get the roots, and we should be dying off. Guys, so here we have a lot more. Again, getting all the leaves, getting the roots, and getting all the leaves off of this guy. We got a bunch of it here. So I know I was talking about it here in the beginning of the video. So these little ones are basically one of these things, but a smaller version of it. So they get kind of nasty. They have a lot of thorns. These do hurt because the thorns are just a lot smaller and a lot more abundant. So when you do fall on it, touch it, whatever, it just becomes a headache because there's just a bunch of little thorns. You don't really see them. Sometimes they break off in your skin. Anyone who grew up in South Texas knows that mesquites, pretty much actually anything in South Texas, is trying to poke you at one point, or stab you or something. And in drier season, some of those mesquite trees, which this isn't a mesquite tree, but some of those mesquite trees will get larger thorns up to like 2 inches, 2.5 inches. So if you're walking and you step on one of those, which if you've been in South Texas long enough, you've more likely done that, which I have plenty of times, and they hurt, and they just, you know, they just bother you for a while. But yeah, so that's what these little guys are. Here is one of these things. Like I said, guys, we have a bunch of these freaking mesquite trees just popping up everywhere. And once they do die off, they're just gonna stay standing up. So what I'll do is I'll come and run the lawnmower on them once everything has died off. Yeah, these are getting kind of big. These things grow pretty fast, actually. So this one's gonna be a little harder to kill, guys. I haven't talked about it, but these are gonna be a little harder to kill. They're the same thing, they're mesquite trees, but you can tell this one has a little bit more older growth on it, and you can tell by the size of the leaves. Let's see if I can get some right here. You can see how these are like little baby leaves. They look a lot younger. They have more green, they're darker green. This is a lighter green. What else? Again, the size of the leaves, these are a lot smaller, these are a lot bigger, a lot more spaced between them. So I already know that this is gonna take more medication or more application here to kill it. Just because it's for whatever reason, it's not that much taller than this one, but it's older growth. For whatever reason, that's just what it is. And like I said, you can tell by all these are just so closely spaced. I know it's a lot newer growth. So this one isn't gonna take as much, even though it looks like more, it's not gonna take as much as say that one. And you just learn that over time, just as you spray them and you notice, oh, this one didn't die. And yeah, just kind of over time you see the differences. All right, guys, well, if you got any use out of this content, definitely subscribe, definitely like, definitely share. It goes a long way for the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, be careful, be good, take care, and God bless. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.